Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I want to show you how I made these hatch green chili tortillas. I made some wheat ones and some regular ones, and let me tell you, it is a game changer. You can see all that hatch green chili right through that tortilla. Super delicious. Like, oh my God, my family wants me to make these all the time now. So these are the wheat, these are the regular. Super pliable. Did I mention delicious? Okay, let's get started. In this first bowl, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. The second bowl, I'm going to be adding the whole wheat flour. I will be doing these together because it's going to be easier for me. And in both of these bowls, I am going to be adding 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking powder. And with this whisk, I'm going to make sure that this is pretty much combined together. And I'm going to be using butter, melted butter for these. But you can use lard, vegetable oil, or just regular oil. But to me, I love the melted butter in these tortillas. Now, I didn't melt it all the way down. I just did a little bit just like that. And with my clean hands, I'm going to mix this together until it kind of becomes a little grainy like that. And then working with my second bowl. And here I'm just going to be chopping up some hatch green chili. I did not measure how much chili I'm actually chopping up here. So you can basically just use what you want. The amount that I did was perfect for me. And just with the fork, I'm going to combine those chilies into my flour. And I will be using water for this recipe, but mostly I use milk. Just so happened that I did not have milk that day, but I'm going to tell you that if you use milk, it will be so delicious. Even though like this, it is too. The water, and if you're using milk, it has to be really hot. And this is why I am going to mix it with the fork first because it is hot. And I usually use about 3/4 cup of either milk or water. You might need a little bit more, so just use your better judgment on it. And once it has kind of cooled down, I'm gonna go in there with my hands and just incorporate all this together. Now your masa, you really don't want it like on the dry side, okay? Because then your tortillas are going to come out all dry and hard. And working with my first batch, I'm going to just knead it for about 3 minutes. Doesn't need that long. You can do 5 if you want. And here I'll be doing my second batch. So if you feel, if you have already put in the amount of water and it's still dry, just keep adding it. But you also don't want to over add water either because you don't want it all sticky. And kneading this for 3 minutes also. And we are ready to make our bolitas. And this is how I do mine. Sometimes I make them bigger, sometimes I make them smaller. So I mean, whatever you're in the mood for that day, if you want bigger tortillas, smaller tortillas, then whatever. But this is, you know, the size that I make them. And I'm just making them into balls, putting them there on the side. And once I'm done making all those bolitas, I am going to let this masa rest, okay? So I do let these rest between 15 to 20 minutes. And there they are. And I do cover these with a plastic wrap, and then I put a dish towel on top. Okay, now once these have rested, I'm going to flour my surface, and now we are going to roll them out. And at this point, I do already have my comal on the stove preheating. Most people ask me like, oh, where did you get your roller? It is not a tortilla roller. This is actually a roller I use for my fondant, for my baking needs. Anyways, it works for me. So once you have your tortilla rolled out, you're going to put it on your comal. And once you see it bubbling like that, flip it over, leave it for a little bit longer. And that's it. And I do place these on a dish towel, and then I do close it up. That way they don't dry up. And then I'm just going to continue. And you see that green chili right there? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Yeah. I mean, you already know these are going to be so good. And well, you're just going to continue to do all your tortillas like that and make sure that you cover them. And then after I'm done with all of them, I do place them in a Ziploc bag. And that is it, guys. That is how I made my hatch green chili tortillas, wheat and flour. I hope you like this video. I hope you make the tortillas. They are super delicious. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a nice comment. And we will see you in my next video. Look how good those look. Yum, 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 yum. Have a good day. Bye.